As a result of the decisions of the Federal Court, both at first instance and on appeal, the manner in which investigations are conducted are effectively determined by the terms of a contract that a sport has with its athletes. So in the case of the Essendon matter, the Essendon case, you had these contracts which had these provisions which required people to attend and to answer questions. If you had a sport that didn't have provisions in those terms, the nature of the investigation would be different. It strikes me as very odd that the Parliament or the Legislature would intend that investigations depend on what's in the contract of the sport in terms of the way an investigation's conducted. But what the consequence has been is you've got all these sports now changing the terms of their contracts with their athletes. For example, a whole lot of Olympic sports which were reported on taking up the AFL template. Now, with most regulators who have coercive powers like ASIC, the ACCC, they're given coercive powers where they can require you to attend, abrogate your privilege against self-incrimination, require you to answer questions. But there is a balance, there's a protection provided in respect of those coercive powers, and that is that having been required to attend and answer questions, you can't be prosecuted. So the way in which regulators generally operate is they have their target. We think this target might be breaching the law, or let's just take ASADA, because ASADA is said to be a regulator. We have these people who we think have been involved in anti-doping violations. We can compel people to attend, if you're a regulator like ASIC, who might have knowledge of that. And we can get them to answer questions and build a case to see whether or not we prosecute or we go further. But those people they bring in can't be prosecuted. Let's just transpose what's happened with ASADA in the way in which it operates hand in hand with sporting bodies. It doesn't have those coercive powers, but the sports have these provisions in their contracts. So you can be compelled to attend, compelled to answer questions. ASADA can listen to your answers and then go and prosecute you. So there's no protection. There's no balance. It's pretty appalling, really.